Good evening, folks. Welcome back to our 8.3 PTR coverage here on Warcraft Radio. Today we're looking at the Vulpera, the new Horde Allied Race. You can see classes available here. You have Warrior, Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Shaman, Mage, Warlock, and Monk available to you if you're rolling a Vulpera. The Hunter, as always, gets an amazing, unique starter pet, which is this very large snake, which is absolutely amazing. Customizations options we'll be going through here. Pretty good. You can be whichever kind of fox friend you want to be. From very red to very tan to grey. Some pretty good customization options here. We're going to be going through the females as well here. I realize an omission I left out in the Mecha Gnome video was that I didn't record the female customization options. I apologize. So the big thing here for the Vulpera is the ears. Very similar to the goblins, where you get to pick the ears and then pick whether you want earrings in and how many earrings you want, that kind of thing. But that seems to be their main defining feature, is the ears and the snoot. Because if you're going to be an adorable creature, you need to have a snoot that is worth booping. Boop the snoot. Here we go through some of the female options. Still weird to see a small fox animal in a bikini, but, you know, this is the internet. It's 2019. I need to get over myself. It takes me a few minutes to figure out a name, but there we go. Slanik. Let's log in and have a look at this. Here we are after a juddering cut, here we are in game. So the idle animations are pretty good. The Vulpera, when they run, have this really sweet like somersault that they do basically every couple of runs. It seems to be happening actually very often. It's kind of like the Blood Elves who do a spin when they jump as well. The Vulpera will do it as well. They just seem to do it a little bit more often. They're a little bit smaller, a little bit nimbler. These models look great. Again, very similar to goblins, sort of built on the goblin framework, but they look absolutely great. Here's the female dance animation, getting to that straight away. I'm not as young as hip as I used to think I was, so if you know the exact reference this dance is making reference to, the real world equivalent, then please let me know in the comments below, because the robot was pretty much the most current reference that I could understand. Here is the mount. Absolutely amazing. A hyena instead of the traditional llamas that we saw in Vol'dun, but they're looking pretty sweet. Bit of a shaky ride. One of my favorite things about this mount is with the way the hyena's running, and because it's so shaky, the lantern at the back of the little caravan on top there is going absolutely insane from the shaking up and down of the hyena. But it is very well animated. It is a great mount. There's the mount special. A little bit more animated than the Mechagon Mecha Strider. Thankfully, the Vulpera seem to be well accustomed to the shakiness of the ride, because yeah, I would be motion sick after this. So here we go, looking at the racials that we have available. So here we have Bag of Tricks, which pull a chosen trick from your bag and throw it at an ally or an enemy. I'm not too sure what this is. I can't see any buffs showing up from this. There's an animation throwing. I thought it was pathfinding, but that's just from having a serpent. I can't see any graphics showing up for this. There's Make Camp, which is interesting. So for this, you will basically have a small casting time, and this will basically set up an area as a Hearthstone, as a secondary Hearthstone. It's not going to make much sense here because I activate the Return to Camp ability, which is kind of like a secondary Hearthstone, while I'm standing in the same spot, so I don't move. But we see when we have a look at the male character animations here in a minute, it works. So it's a secondary Hearthstone that returns you to anywhere you want, not just an inn. We then have Rummage Through the Bag, which allows you to change your chosen bag of tricks, which is, again, another interesting choice as far as what that does. The Vulpera also get a natural fire resistance and a chance to find an extra bag of loot on humanoids because they are good treasure sniffers. Some interesting racials there. Here we're looking at the male character again. This is the male dance. Again, I kind of feel like I want to know what this is. This may be... I'm not hip. I'm not cool. I don't get it. It's an awesome dance, really well animated. But if you recognize what this is from, please let me know in the comments. Send me a link to the video, or at least just tell me that I'm old and I'm uncool and I don't know what all the kids are doing. Yeah, it's a really great dance. I love the point. The point is the best thing about the dance for me. So here we go through. We just test this again just to see, does this do anything? Again, I can't see the tricks going anywhere. If I'm missing something, let me know. But at the moment, it seems that the animation is there and the ability is there, but the actual tricks that you can possibly get aren't there. Maybe look at Wowhead. Wowhead will probably have a list of data mined database entries that maybe give you some more examples. So here we set up the camp. We run over. And we hit return to camp. And it does teleport us back to where we camped, which is kind of sweet. And of course, the last racial that we missed actually is the nose for trouble, which allows Vulpera to basically take a... anytime you take damage, it's reduced by 5% of your maximum health. Well, the first damage you take from enemies. So that's the end of this video, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Again, feel free to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, or subscribe here to our YouTube channel. I've been Slanik for Warcraft Radio. Thanks for watching.